Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to wire up a dash cam cable into your car hardwired. This is a Mercedes CLK 350 Sport. Now the basic principles will apply for any car, you just got to get the right steps in. Now just to show you, when you put your key into a Mercedes car, this is a Mercedes version of course, for other cars I'm not sure, but if you turn it once, so you put your key in, you have it on the 0 mph, turn it once, all the lights come up. This is where you press your reset button 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And that's how you get your voltage. So you know how much you're working with. So I've got this Shihuo Dashcam kit from Amazon. This is what I got, £12. And it comes with all sorts of leads for all different fuse sizes and different power ends. And then you've got your main cable, which the wire goes to your dash cam. And then the other black bit here. I'm going to explain the rest to you soon. Now this here that comes with the dashcam kit, now this is a very, very special bonus. This here, it takes 12, it will cut off at 11.6 to stop your battery draining, and the output range is 5 volts. Now, I've already bought one of these. Unfortunately, this failed. This failed and it killed my battery. So now, I'm reinstalling it with a second safeguard. So I've bought the same cable again, because it works, let's be honest, it's a good cable. However, I've then bought this from Amazon. Now this is £20. The Chemo German-made battery guard. So it takes 12 volts in. I've set it to 13 volts, which is basically just by turning this thing. And it will only come on when the car hits 13 volts. Now you can see there, 12.7, and it's currently not on. If I start the car up, off, 12.9 volts. Now that will kick back in once the there you go. And now watch this. See that? It's come on after it passed. Now if I switch it back off, there you go, it's draining straight away, it's going back down and it will hit 13 volts and it switches off. Now I know that this is not going to come on. Now this will then connect to this, so that's 2 safeguards now, a reliable German made and a cheap Chinese made. But there you go. So this will only give power when it goes above 13 volts, so when the car started, and that will then only activate as well. Less chance for that burning out again. And now I'll explain how I've wired it in. So this is just going to loop around the car to the dash cam. So what I've done here, I've cut the wire and I've put 2 little crimps on. Okay, that's what I've done. Just put these 2 little crimps on. Again, fuse, cable, into the battery side, crimp it in, load, out, to your dashcam cable. And then I'm going to show you how to route it round here, along this beam, to the dashcam. Which again, is just going to save you so much aggro and time. You can do this in about 10 minutes if you know what you're doing with your tools. So you see everybody, the wire is literally just being pushed in, as you can see. Just push in there, it will eventually squeeze through. Pushing that wire in, just squeezing it in that gap, and it will just stay through. You're welcome to always use a little bit of screwdriver and just get it right in there if you want, but look, if you push it like that, there you go, it gets tight and it will start holding itself. When you get to the right corner crevices, that's what really holds it in place. And there you go, look, the wire is currently running around into the dash cam. And of course, just shoved it up a little bit more there. There you go, look at that. And you just run it around like that, continue it round. Here, last time I needed a little bit of a squeeze with a tool. There you go, actually with my fingers enough. Doesn't matter if a little bit shows, that's what it's going to show there like that. So I'll just get that in there, just push that around like that. Now when I pull here, watch this, I'm going to pull down this cable, there you go, look how tight that is. What's that going to disturb? Nobody. And then it comes around here, push it in there, get the cable and pop, there you go. Cable's now behind and we just shove it all back there. That's it. Now, so as you can see, I've shoved it in there. It's just all in there, nice and neat, out the way, not going to touch anything. the rest of the cable, just make sure it's all tight in there. That's it, it's all good. Just get that excess little bit of cable out there, away from everything. There you go. Now this is the fuse box. This is where it literally just, you slide this clip up, so you push down and slide up like that. So you get it in there and then slide up. That's it, like that. And the screw goes in there and holds your fuse box in place. And there you go. Now I'm just going to quickly screw this screw in. And as you can see, I've screwed that screw in. So just to remind you, that's the negative wire there. It just goes behind that screw. This is the fuse pop. There you go. You can just do that. Literally pop the fuse out, push back in. That's your positive, negative, positive, black wire, red wire, and fuse box is there. Everything's neat and out of the way. Now let's get this stuff. Oh, there you go. Now let's get this lid on. So now you may be wondering, how did you access these? Just place some of these clips in reverse if you really can't get it in. Now that's that sat properly and done. Everything clipped in. Oh, there we go. Now that there, you just put a little flathead screwdriver and pop it up. That's the way to open it. Everything's a good one. And that's a dash cam wiring, hardwired into your steering wheel fuse box. Cable goes round, up. There's no point trying to jam that. That's quite tight in there, so there's no point trying to damage your cables and pushing it further than you need to. And it goes round, up, over there, comes down into your dash cam. There you go, it's 12.9 volts. And your dash cam comes on. Excellent. Turn it off. Oops. Got the voltage wrong now. And it's off. As you can see, 13 volts. It is off. I can leave it plugged in. 2 safeguards. Twice the likelihood of saving that battery this time. And I'll just push this in there to make it a little bit better. More tight. There you go. I'll sort that out in a second. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. Subscribe if you want any more videos.